Hey guys, Danilo here again, your favorite vibe coder. Today we're gonna be here for the next couple hours, maybe more. I don't know. But the point is that tomorrow is the first deliverable for Delta program, which is the program for scholarship um, within the residence. And we have a mission here. We need to build this screen on Lovable, on the site that we are building. For those of you who don't know, this is what we have so far. This is the product. It is working, of course. If you've been watching the past videos, the projects are working. Authentication is working. We've implemented this feature where it asks you for the briefing before creating the project. So, for example, if I'm do here, then I search for a briefing here. I can upload it, or I can write it manually if I want to. But like designers today, they're just using AI to transcribe their meetings with customers, so they can just upload a briefing here. It's easier, and then the SaaS, the product, will be able to create an entire brand just based on the briefing. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, designers are just like AI. Like we get the briefing, which is basically the prompt from the customer, and then we act upon it to develop the project. So this is basically what AI is going to be doing here. So then you can create a brand, which is basically create a project. And then you come to the screen that you guys have seen before, but some things have changed, and this is where we're going to be working today. So the left side panel is going to change completely. We're not going to have project pages or layers anymore because we're not working on a generalistic design tool anymore. We're working on brand design. I think it's important to have a focus. So we are focused on brand design. And also on the right side, you see that the panel is a little bit different, and also we have to adjust the position here. But it's working, and if you click here, you can download the briefing. So this functionality is already working. It recognizes the briefing that you uploaded here. So yeah, so this screen is the one that we're gonna be working today. So here's our reference on Figma. This is the Figma prototype here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust the right side panel. We need it to be because like right now it's half outside the viewport, so we need to adjust that. So this is what we're gonna do. And if you remember, the way that we work is basically like it's all AI. So we have ChatGPT here, a conversation that I have with ChatGPT for creating prompts. And then I paste those prompts on Lovable here, and then I get what I want. We have Figma prototype, and that's it. And also we have Lovable Supabase here. So I'm gonna open my conversation here. AI tool for designers. And now what we're gonna do is I think I have a prompt here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let's see. Let's look for viewport. Yeah, here it is, because I had this problem before. I didn't use this prompt, just prompt it. So let's see. The right side project panel is not particularly outside of viewport. All right, so this seems to be a great prompt. And we still have like 167 credits to go. I think this is enough for us for today. If not, I'm just gonna be buying more credits. Some people ask me like, how much do you spend with AI tools every month? And like, I'd say that I spend quite a lot, but like, I just think that like, if I work and if I get paid, if there's something that is worth spending is like on AI tools or tools that can make me earn more money. I don't buy other things for me. Like I don't have a PlayStation 5 or anything else, so I just spend money on AI tools. That's what I do. Yeah, so let's see. The right side of the panel project panel is not particular side. Please adjust it. So we're gonna do like 1, 2, and 3. The gap margin between the Canva and our ensure the Canva area remains center or flex with the depth new play. Yeah, we don't need this one because it's a desktop-based application. We don't need to like worry about mobile. That's one thing that we will worry about later. To be honest, I don't know how this is gonna work when you log in on your cell phone. You should see something different than the product that we're developing here. But this is something that we're gonna worry about like later. Um, yeah. Oh, this is a nice feature that I discovered like recently is that you don't have to like just ask for Lovable and pray that it recognizes what you're talking about. You can select the specific asset they want to change. So for example, I can do this. It seems that it says that this is a site. The name of this asset is a site, as you can see here. This is a div. This is a site. So I selected it, I think. And yeah, so let's see what the Lovable does. Now we just gotta wait for Lovable. Here's our database. You know, something that I've been working is on extracting the tags from the user briefing. Because with the extracted tags and the embedding vector, we'll be able to like actually generate the assets, and the customer will be able to talk with the assistant better. Yeah, so here's our result. Let's see if it worked. From this point of view, it seems to be large, but I just think it's because the live view here is like shorter than an actual computer screen. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes Lovable does that when you just can't see it. So you gotta like, or either you open the preview again, or you just see the published website. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I think it's not quite what we want. So, cause you see like the let's see, left side is like 1 REM, and here it's just 0.5. So like if you do something like this, no, I changed it something different. Wait, let me reload this page. Also, I've been posting on Twitter. I've never used Twitter before, so this is my first time posting on Twitter. So if you see this video and wanna help me, go to Twitter, repost me or like it. I don't really know what people do on Twitter, but I'm trying to use it. Let's inspect. Oh, it seems that yeah, I don't know why, but like if you do 0.5, it's less than 1. Oh. Because it's 1 REM. Yeah, so we're gonna ask Lovable to implement the same margin and gap from the left panel. So let's see how we did here, like gap margin. Yeah. So we need Lovable to implement the same margin panel on the right side panel, which is the project panel. So let's see. Same horizontal margin or gap used between the left side panel and the Canva to the original side panel. It's not between the Canva. I think it's like this gap margin is from the viewport to the panel. Let's see. Usually balance, we don't need that part. Make sure this rule applies to all breaking points where both panels are visible side by side. I don't really know what that means, so we're just gonna go with this. So let's do 1 and 2. Seems that the width of this panel is also so high. I don't know why, but like things on Figma just looks way better. You know, like here's 424. I asked Lovable to do the same, so I don't know why it's not the same. Well, it doesn't look like the same. Oops, sorry. So let's see. Yeah, it's worse. No, we need the same. I think it's this one. Like if I do 0, yeah. So we need this class to be applied to the right panel. I need to apply. So we need to apply the right panel. I think it's the same here. This is P4, not PX. It should be the same. Yeah, no, I mean, it seems to be applied, but I'm not sure why. Like, why? Yeah, that's what I want. You see, like, if I increase the width, it just increases it. It does not go outside of the viewport. I don't know why this is happening with the right side panel. Yeah, we need to understand. Yeah, so let's come here. This is another great strategy. Like if something is not working, you can just ask Lovable why it is not working. So well, structure both panels are removed inside the same parent container. The right panel is absolute fixing. Then is flat screen. Right, this is a great prompt, so let's see. Oh, we fixed it. Yeah, we fixed it. Let's see. Yeah, again, I'm gonna have to open the preview again. Great. Let's see if I do that. Yeah, it's working. You know, like one simple prompt that ChatGPT gave us is now fixed it. That's great. It's gonna know what what questions to ask. I'm just curious to see what did it do. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is working, but regardless, it's just working. So that's what mattered. At least from a MVP point of view, like I'm sure that like the code here is not the best that it could be, probably. But it's just an MVP, so we just gotta get something like working here, and then we can explain and actually develop it outside of level, like with real best practice of software development. Yeah, but this is working. I think I'm gonna decrease the size of this panel. Let's see. Maybe. I mean, it was supposed to be that number, but like as you can see, it's not looking great. Maybe 300, I think. It's a good number. Then we're gonna do the same with this. Let's just see how it look like. Yeah, and then we're gonna have this space here to actually see the the assets being generated. So yeah, now we need to ask we need to adjust the width of both the left and right side of the both the left and right panel. Product page to 300 pixels. Okay. As you can see, I just copied the most important part of the prompt. So, like, if I see something that I know it's not like worth pasting on level, I just don't copy it. So this was enough for us here. Yay. It worked. Right, Right, so now we're gonna adjust this left side panel. It's gonna change completely. We're gonna work on the front end, so it gotta look like this, and then we will work on the center, like this middle section here. But let's just work on this one. So we're gonna take a screenshot. I think that's how you do it here. Alright, so I'm gonna paste it here. I'm gonna have to, here it is. Now I need the left side panel on the project page to look like this. Be highly detailed on your description, so loadable does that correctly. Positioning, visual. Yeah, the prototyping is in Portuguese, but we're gonna like implement this in English on the MVP. So posicionamento is positioning in English. Alright, so I'm gonna each card should be clickable. When selected, update the style. Download to 200. This is not useful for us. Icons match icons for the card shown on the screenshot. Yeah, so let's copy this prompt. See something here. Right, so we designed the left side panel on the project to match the layout inside of the shown in the screenshot. So we can get rid of this, and then we can put the screenshot. So we structure the left side panel must be divided into two main tabs. Grid of 5 buttons cards. Arranged into column layout except the last item. And spacing. We can get rid of this highly specific CSS, because we can just let Lovable do the CSS for us. Tabs inside around. Right, subtle rounded border. Who's my icons for each card? It's shown in the screenshot. Alright, so now we're gonna copy this and ask translate. Okay, that's a great prompt, so let's do it. Yeah, we have some errors, but like with my experience, we can just reload the page. Maybe it was too complex. Yeah. I mean, okay, that's a great first start. Great start for us. Is it the same as this one? No, it's not the same. Okay. So, oh, so he created everything in Portuguese because of this screenshot. Okay, that's good to know. So let's take let's take a screenshot of it. So here's what Lovable did. Need to adjust the so everything should be in English. The panel height must be adjusted to hug. What else? Oh, then we need the tabs, like the tabs component should be the same. Use it on the right panel to keep consistency. Yeah, let's see what we get from ChatGPT. right. Same type of component as the right panel. Let's see. Ensure consistent styling, same type moderators, size, same type states, and behavior, same embedding wordings. Yes. Can delete the icons. Right? Let's do it. All right, so this one took some time, but let's see the result. And yeah, the result is really great. It's exactly what we wanted. So the panel height is adjusted. The tabs component, it's exactly the same from the right panel. It's working. Everything is in English. Yeah, this is pretty good. So let's reload this one to see the preview. Yeah, it's not working, so we need to do the preview again. Not sure why this happens. Yeah, I think the archetype is not the best icon. Let's compare with the. Yeah, we need the archetype to have another icon. But before we do that, I don't want to spend like credits on like simple icon changes here. So what we're gonna do, and what's actually more important, is we're gonna build the center component here, which is this one, right? I don't know about this thing here, like this toolbar here. We'll probably get rid of it. Like I'm not gonna delete it, but maybe just disable it, and then implement the center component here. Yeah, so let's take this as a screenshot. I can actually just download this frame. Then go to ChatGPT and ask him to, now I need to implement this component on the center. This will, no, its content will change based on the section selected on the left side panel. This first layout is for which I think in English is, yeah, it says verbal identity. Everything should be English. Implement the central content panel for the section title verbal identity based on the screenshot. let's copy this. Find more brain founding shows. We're gonna do behavior here. I think the layout is the first. Section title is the second. The third. And the 3.1. This is 4. This is 5. And then as we learn, the prototype must be in English. So let's see. It's for white entity. This. So this is brain purpose. Alright, so I think this is enough for us. Then we're gonna download this. Then come to Lovebow again. We implement this. Reload the page. Not sure if this is going to be too much for Lovebow, but let's see. Alright, so it did its thing. Let's see how it's working. Okay, so we got something here. That's what we have for verbal identity. It's like it's not working. Like you can type, but it doesn't really. You can edit the text. Yeah, of course the generation is not working. We'll work on it, and also it's not like perfectly centered. Considering left and right panel, and also things are going outside of the viewport here, so we need to be able to scroll maybe. I don't know, let's think what's the best design solution here, because right here yeah, it needs to go to. Yeah, so let's do this. Like we're gonna take a screenshot here. Then we're gonna ask ChatGPT. Now, so here's what Lovebow. Now I need this centered container to stretch. How do you say that in English? Like stretch. I don't know if perfectly between the left and right side of the panel. Oh, left and right panel. Additionally, it must not touch the bottom of the viewport. It needs to have the same margin gap. They have for it must not touch the bottom of the viewport. It needs to have the same margin gap to left side panel for your left side sides. It should have the same margin gap to left and right panels. Have for their left and right sides. Content in the container is not too much. Should we scroll? I have the central container to meet the following specifications. Okay. The following specifications, central. Right, so let's see again what Level does with this prompt. Okay. Let's open the preview again. Okay, it's scrollable. You do not touch the bottom of the page. That's great. Yeah, but it's not stretching exactly the way we want to. Okay, so we're gonna take a screenshot again. Then we go to ChatGPT. See how to be centered. So I need it to. Space between panels by applying or similar to Win's class. Maintain. Wrap the left center panel and right panel inside a single div container using flex layout. Left and right panels should use and shrink 0. Center panel should use flex 1 and overflow Y. Right, so this one should be a great prompt. This makes sense. Right, so I think it worked. As you can see here. Oh, sorry, let's reload. I don't like. We're gonna need to open it again. Let's see preview. Yeah, so I think it worked. As you can see, it's perfectly centered now. You can scroll. It does not touch the base of the viewport. The only problem is that if you have like a really small screen, it's gonna get like horrible. But considering this is a desktop-based application, I mean, the smallest you can get is around this size, and it's still fine. Yeah, so this is great. Now, so we need to get rid of the toolbar here. Let's get rid of this toolbar. Let me see what else we can do today. Then we're gonna start working on actually generating things here. Yeah, I think that's important. All right, so let me just get rid of this toolbar, and then I think we're good for this other session for this video of vibe coding. Okay, so now I need the toolbar at the bottom to disable while user is on. While user has one of the sections on the positioning tab from the left panel active. Let's see. Disable the bottom toolbar when the user is viewing any of the sections under the positioning tab. Verbally. Implementation check if the active tab is positioned in a section is selected. When true, add a pointer of events non-opacity or given class to the toolbar. Partial display to on hold resetting. Transfer disable on the section. It needs to be invisible. Like not present screen. Yeah, that's why we want to hide it. So let's see. Finish screen when the user selects an position. Requirements. Section percentage size selected. And we should have display none. No section to select, or the user switches to the visual tab. Yeah, I think that's fine. Again, this is just an MVP, so we just have to have it working. Not necessarily perfect. Yeah, sometimes we can kind of break the project here, but then Lavo is able to fix it for us. Let's see what it did. Yeah, so we don't have the toolbar anymore. Let's see. Yeah, toolbar is not here. If I select any. Okay. Yeah, great. This is working. So I'm gonna wrap up here for this video, and then on the next one we probably be working on actually generating the text here, making this work, because this is the goal for this week. Right, so thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and and share your feedbacks. See you soon. Bye.